Hello and welcome back to another Hot Dogs, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. I'm CZSurvivor and today we're going to take a look at Update 95 with its spooky, scary firearms. Well, actually cursed, but you know, it's Spooktober. And they are one truly cursed. Some real, some fantasy, and some just in between. So, let's start off with a nice little fantasy firearm. We have the Deagle, a Deagle upper mashed with a Makarov lower to create this mind-bending gun. It should be bigger. That upper suggests it should be bigger, but it's dinky. Absolutely dinky. Chambered in 32 ACP, and I can't throw guns. Oh well. She shoots a little small round. So let's have some fun with this fantasy gun. Oh, it does just sound dinky. But I kind of like it. It feels like it goes together. It's blended together far too well. Plus, I do love that just ever so slightly high-pitched plink sound it makes. It's wonderful. Anywho, well, this is a real gun. Granted, a prototype with next to no data about it, and I should really move you, but anywho, it is a stamped variant of the M1911. Yeah. Because there's absolutely no information on it, it functions exactly like a standard M1911 in this game because, well, we have no idea how it functions. And look at that lovely safety. Look at how it just hops down into there. I love it. Anywho, so it should just fire like a standard M1911. Yeah, it's just a stamped M1911. It's fugly. I love it anyway. Anywho, yes, we'll just let you truly embrace that model. And that someone decided that, yes, the M1911 is far too expensive and we need a cheaper way to produce them. And now that you're done thinking about that, let's move on to another realistic gun. From Finland, I believe? Oh yes, this is a real gun. I believe it was captured by the Finnish police. It's one of those homemade firearms, which means it's going to be absolutely, truly ridiculous. Now this is a wonderful 25 ACP. So yeah, it's a pea shooter. But do you know what? I don't care. And it is the, pardon my inability to speak Swedish or Finnish. I've got the 2 weeks round. The gun was found in one of the places, but the name is taken from the other language. I can't remember which way round it is. But either way, it's a homemade cursed firearm. So, yeah. And those are some tiny rounds, but, you know, it's homemade. Who cares? If you can make it, and it shoots, it's better than nothing. Oh man, I love that trigger. And, oh, I hate that it has no trigger guard. That is so easy just to... Well, I guess, actually, no, that's actually pretty hard to catch thanks to that mag being there. You know, that mag, that big chunking mag does kind of get in the way. It'd be pretty hard to catch that on most things. But still, you could catch it. I just love it. Ah, beautiful open bolt. Nice big chunking spring. And does that have a Oh, Anton, I feel sorry for you. You've added another gun that has a ladder sight. Just a question. What was the person thinking that he'd need a ladder sight for this? And what was he thinking that he would have enough time to range in the gun? Or she? Although, I don't know. Part of me just doesn't feel like the ladder sight is going to be accurate. But anyway, this is H3. So who knows? Maybe Anton will make it accurate. So, next off. Well, where to start? Well, it's 50 BMG. Other than that, it's a break action pistol in, well, some fabulous metallic colours. With this beautiful, I do not know what the point of that is. And it has H3's one and truly, totally awesome, patented YOLO technology. Oh, wait, you have to... Oh, that's even better. It doesn't cock itself. You have to manually cock it. The brake... The... Oh, you can't grab all of the front. Ah. At least, No, there's no attachment point on it. I was wondering if there was an attachment point for the, So we can... Attachment point so we can get a brake on it. Look at all those... Oh, look at the you could... Oh, wow, you can actually see the bullet. Oh, nice. Man, if this didn't have all the... not suppressors... What are they called? Muzzle brakes on them. It would not be anywhere near as effective. But surprisingly long barrel makes it quite... Wow. Just wow. I love it. I hate it. The Z-bore. Oh, she's beautiful. And this is the ipsick 2011. Oi. Hello? Thank you. I think I slightly had my thumb on the trackpad there. Anywho, enough about that beautifully vibrantly cursed gun. Let's move on to... Well, what would happen if you combined a Thompson with an Uzi? A Tomacuzzi. I did practice pronouncing most of these guns beforehand, other than that because, you know, I can't. But apparently my brain will forget how to pronounce anything. And this gun comes with 2 firing modes. Safety off. Beautiful, 4-round burst, and what was it to change the other one? I think that should be it. Maybe this one? No, that's 4-round burst. 17-round burst. Oh yes, 17-round burst. Also, this... I've never been a fan of the Uzi stock. It just feels a bit too long. Oh yes, and it has patented mag ejection technology for when you run out of bullets. Just so you can see that I'm only touching the trigger and it's firing 17 bullets. Wait, what? Why aren't you doing what you're supposed to do? Yeah? Let me just try that again. Yeah. Oh! Okay, so it's not actually... Okay, so, something I didn't notice. It's 17-round burst, but you can interrupt the burst by letting go of the trigger. Very interesting, plus that will never get old and never keep making me think that I've accidentally caught the mag release, even though, I'm pretty sure... We don't have a mag release on this one, we have to physically pull it out. But it will still confuse me. So yeah, the Tomacuzzi. That name is so perfect. I love it. Anywho. On to some more. Yep, so those were fantasy. this thing. So, no matter how much I love the Sten gun, I cannot deny that it was a cheap abomination that was make do. But make do it was. Now this thing's truly unholy. Where's my grab? There. So, where to begin? Well, do you know what? Let's start off with what the hell it's chambered in. Which I did check before, but you know, I'll forget. It is chambered in 308 Winchester. Yeah, it's pretty chunky. So, you know, and I should probably step back in my room and get closer to here. So yeah, it is the Stevenov. You know, because a Sten needed a bigger round, because definitely. Oh, those are some chunking Stens. And just to put that into perspective, I need to show you something. Not that, but I always love that the Sten has that safety feature. Yes, it's H3's patented hydraulic technology. The hydraulic stock to ensure that you do not blow your shoulder out, which when actually put into your shoulder, it's quite terrifying watching that bump around. Now, if I can get it to do the other thing, if I put it too deep into my shoulder, it's not quite kicking back as much as he showed in his devlog. But hey, in his devlog, the entire gun was going like that. I guess it's not quite working. What if I hold it one hand, you know? Let's just see this cursed thing in one hand, which is a nightmare because the Sten was not made to be fired with one hand. That grip is not at all suitable for one-handing. Combined with the this controller, because you do want to grab it like that, which is pretty accurate, but you want to be like down here holding it like that. But hey, enough about me moaning about controllers combining with firearms. Man, those are some big mags. No stem mag or round should be that big. Any Uzi. Oh. Also, can't forget, it's a variant mag, you know? Which I don't know what to call. It says a drum mag, but I don't know. My brain doesn't want to call it a drum mag. It doesn't quite look like a drum mag because, you know, it's not solid. But hey. Maybe a... Wait, is there a gap down there? Oh, there is a gap down there. Nice. Nice. Can I like call it a Q mag? Or a P mag from the shape? Anywho, doesn't matter. So let's just see how many rounds this thing has. Open the bolt. Oh. That's a lot of bullets and a lot of curse. Oh man, it's cursed. And now for the most, well, cutest Mosin you've ever seen. And yes, this is a Mosin. It is a Mosin Mini. So let's, are we not allowed to actually grab that? Do we have to actually do the... Wait. Excuse me? Oh yes. I'm forgetting. Mosins, they do have a safety. You have to take the safety off before you can open and close the bolt. I spent too long playing this game without that actually being a mechanic. So yes, this is a 22 long rifle, and I feel like I have to daintily put these rounds in very carefully. I don't know why it feels that way. So yes. And yes, this is a real gun. Look at it. It's so small. Do you know what? Just to show off how cutely small this is, where is my bolt actions? Where is a nice Mosin? Look at it. It's adorable. Let's line it up with the bolt handle. It literally is just a mini Mosin. Whoever thought that it was a good idea to turn a Mosin and give it 22 long rifle, I love and hate you. This is cute, adorable, cursed, and everything I want, which I will never have. Oh well. Oh. Oh, it sounds so cute as well. Man, it's a little hard to grapple that bolt. Do you know what? I might enable quick bolting, just so I can fire this thing really fast. So, 1, 2. Do you know what? I am going to enable quick bolting. 1 second. Let's just go into the settings and see if I can remember where quick bolting was. Or slide bolting, I should say. So this should... Oh, yeah, that's mildly satisfying with slide bolting. How fast you can fire this. No, all the way. Thank you. Which reminds me, there is a new mechanic for slide bolting. Once you've slid the bolt forward and it's loaded around and cocked the hammer, you can't actually pull the bolt back again. So I'm here. You might be able to hear me rubbing on the trackpad. It's not bolting because the hammer is cocked. Now, I just wanted to check. Does that also count for if there's no round in the mag? In the chamber? Yep. Even if the chamber's empty, you can't rub back. Which is an interesting new update. So, anywho, I'm not a fan of slide bolting. It feels slightly cheaty, but for a gun that small that I'm almost guaranteed to miss the bolt when I go to grab it in the speedy haste. Because, yeah. Whereas something like the actual Mosin, I'm pretty good at. I'm pretty good at just grabbing the bolt as I come past. I will miss it every so often, but you know, it's close enough. Unfortunately, you don't have that real thing where you can just brush your hand back and you don't even have to look at it to feel where you are. I can. Slightly do it without looking. But anyhow, yes, enough about that. And I think that's all the update, except for a few bug fixes, which we'll go through now, and changes. Oh, and one little thing. We got a little modification to take and hold. Just a small thing. We got an entirely new mode, in Meme-tastic mode. I'll be taking a look at that on Wednesday, because we don't have enough time here today. So, a lot of back-end fixes. That slide bolt mechanic that was just added, that means you don't move the bolt once the hammer's cocked. That's the best way I can describe it. And you can no longer spawn the flare gun through break action weapons in take and hold, excluding, of course, our beautiful Ricky Dicky Random, because it's Ricky Dicky Random. And that's mildly to do with this new mode, because you start off with a break action firearm, and, well, like 1 in 15 times, your round starting off with a flare gun. Not the high-powered flare gun that can fire actual shotgun shells, the standard flare gun. You know. Anywho. And I think that's everything. There's a bunch of minor fixes to things here, there, and everywhere. Oh, and apparently he didn't actually get the ladder sight working last time for most of the guns. Oopsie daisies. Someone made a mild mistake. Anywho, yes. So, back to my new favourite curse gun. Give me that big 50 BMG. I want this in take and hold. I want it. So, anywho. Oh, wait, no. One more thing. Yes. Brain. gonna do this when I got that break action gun there, but we can't do it because it doesn't support it because we can't grab the 4. So break action. Now, I don't know how well I'll be able to show this, but we can now actually properly break it by keeping hold of it. Like, actually, where's my controller geos? Controller geos, where are you? Which one shows me controller geos? I always forget that. Firearm options. No. So now, the forehand doesn't actually aim the gun when the gun is broken in two like that, and is just for twizzling the thing. So now you can actually physically go like that and it work rather than having to let go to get it to actually work properly, because before you had to move your rear to cock it. Now, well, to break it, now it's the 4 that breaks it, which is wonderful. Also, for anyone who doesn't know, if you keep hold of the brake button, so up on the trackpad, it'll keep the gun unable to like snap back in. As you can see, that stays to the left and won't snap, so you can go wee, and you can also do wee wibbly wobbly gun. Guns don't wibble wobble like that. Anywho, so yeah, so now you can do the totally tactical cool conk and spit out some shells because you feel like being a badass today. So let's do it. It also means that you can do something like this, so we can go oh, it does feel cool. Just feel cool being able to do that rather than going like that. That doesn't quite feel as badass, you know? It doesn't have that, what's I call it? Action movie vibe of going bang, bang. Like that, you know? I will keep going with the 4 one. I don't know why. Doing it like that doesn't quite... Ooh. Oh. 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 Give me. Let's just wedge you in there. Oh. Oh. I figured out how to break stuff. Go on. Snap. Oh. It ate the round. Anywho, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Do you know what? No. We'll leave. We'll completely and utterly leave the new meme-tastic meat mode for Taking Hold. That's a Wednesday thing. Anywho, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did so, hit that like button. Got any comments, questions, drop them down in the comment section below. I'll answer if possible. New channel, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date. Don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter and support me on Patreon. Links to those are down in the description. Stay well and Survivor out. Cheerio.